What's up, Cedar Park? We start today's show with an update on CPHS's Community Night,
the top 3 things your scholarship of the week,
and your Monday sports report.
Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now. Good morning, Cedar Park High School, and welcome back to the Wolfcast. I'm Abby Martinez, and I'm joined this morning by Jack Polshik and Katie Whitmarsh.
The annual Community Night football game has returned to Gupton.
This past Friday, programs all around CPHS invited middle schoolers to join them for a day. Reporter Kira Cox has more.
Thanks, Katie. Each year, Cedar Park Middle School joins together with Cedar Park High School for the annual Youth Appreciation football game. Programs including dance, choir, bands, and cheer all take part in introducing middle schoolers into different aspects of the high school life and community.
I think it's great for the community just to kind of see that feeder schools and older programs, like the high school programs, are showing the middle school program what it's all about in high school. So kind of influencing them and seeing this is what you could do in high school, and there's all these different programs, and just getting to know the people within those programs, I think, is a great way to make connections within the community.
I remember in middle school, that was such a big deal. I was so scared to go out there, and it really showed me that I wanted to be a part of this program at the high school and be a part of this community. And I think it's a really great way to show middle schoolers what they could be involved in and what it's like to be involved in the programs in high school.
Community Night offers a variety of ways for middle schoolers to get insight into what these activities and programs are like in high school.
Doing a tailgate style get together, so the middle schoolers will come to the choir room right after school. We'll play some games with them, and then we're going to teach them our version of the Star Spangled Banner, and then we'll bus them over to Gupton, and we have a tailgate set up behind the stadium where all the parents and the boosters provide food, and we'll have dinner with them, play some music, have fun, and then we'll take them onto the field. We will sing the Star Spangled Banner, and then we're going to go in the stands and watch the game through halftime and support all the other communities during halftime, and then head on home.
I think it has a major positive impact on the community. It encourages middle schoolers to join band, and that's always good. I think they just have fun. It's just a fun night for everyone. There's a lot of middle schoolers, so we kind of have to prepare, we all have buddies, and some of us have 3 or 4. It's kind of hard to manage all the kids, but I think it's worth it, because the more kids we bring in, the better the band program.
Hopefully that taste of Friday Night Lights will inspire a new generation of freshmen next year. With CPHS News, I'm Kira Cox. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kira. PALS is all about being a helping hand for people in need. For weeks, PALS have been training to meet their PALEes on October 17th and 18th. PALS are there for elementary schoolers to provide guidance and support for them throughout the year. Every PAL is assigned 2 PALEes at a local elementary or middle school that they can visit once a week during their class period to help with social skills, engage with them, and to mentor. We know these PALs will be positive influences in these students' lives.
Up next, Kylie Young has your top 3 things, but first, these announcements.
Good morning, Cedar Park. First, Texas is expecting a record turnout for this year's midterm elections as the governor's race heads up. Democratic candidate Beto O'Rourke set a new fundraising record of $66 million, but according to a recent Marist poll, incumbent Greg Abbott still leads O'Rourke by 4 points. Next, George Floyd's family is considering legal action against Kanye West after the rapper and producer alleged Floyd's death as a result of drug abuse. West claims Floyd died from fentanyl, not police brutality. Finally, a big upset in college football after the University of Tennessee beat Alabama for the first time since 2006 in a game-winning field goal. Tennessee fans stormed the field and tore down the field goals, resulting in a $100,000 fine. But can you blame them? Those are your top 3 things today. With CPH News, I'm Kylie Young.
So I actually saw a video of
Jack, aren't you an Alabama fan?
Yeah.
Okay,
Go
but
Bulls!
they took the field goal and put it in the Tennessee River.
So my mom was saying, my mom went to Tennessee, and she was like, my mom's very proud of this. She was like, I went to Tennessee when Peyton Manning went there. So this is like a big thing. She's like, Tennessee used to be good, guys. And she told me that she stormed the field once, and they did the same thing, because it's like a thing they do, and they tear it down, and they march it up, or they somehow get it out of the stadium. This year they threw it over the edge, and they throw it into the river as like a symbolic, I don't know why. It's a little crazy to me, but I was watching. It was quite funny. So Jack, what did you think as an Alabama fan?
I didn't watch the game. I just
Loser, probably.
somebody sent me the score, take the L, send it to me, and I was like, I was doing something else at that time. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't even realize.
I heard it made it all the way down to a frat house, and someone cut it up and gave it out.
Yeah, I saw the guy taking off the padding from the
Right
bottom
at
of
the
his practice immediately. He knew.
So is it always a $100,000 fine,
I
and they
think
keep
so.
doing it? Jeez.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kylie. Now Katie and Reed have your Monday sports report, but first this break.
We're CPHS Choir, and you're watching the Wolfcast.
Welcome back to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
And I'm Reed Cummins. On Friday, the Black Rain came home with their second win of the season after playing Henderson 24-7. This was an interesting game for sure, considering we didn't see points go up on the board for either teams until late in the third quarter. This week, the Timberwolves play the Glen Grizzlies, so stay tuned later in the week for the prediction of this likely tough game.
And for volleyball, the team won a huge match on Friday against 1st and District Rouse, winning 3 of the 5 sets played. This upset will be amazing for the Timberwolves later in the season, especially considering playoffs are just around the corner. Great job to all these ladies, and we hope to see everyone come out for their last home game this Friday against Lockhart.
That's all we have for you now today. Now over to Kira for your Scholarship of the Week.
Thanks, guys. This week's scholarship is the Coca-Cola Scholarship. This scholarship is for any high school senior planning on attending an accredited U.S. college or university. This scholarship is for senior students. Requirements include filling out an eligibility quiz and a 3.0 GPA or higher. The scholarship is worth up to $1,500. The deadline to submit an entry is October 31st. That's all I have for you today. For more information, you can check out their website, coca-colascholarsfoundation.org. With CPHS News, I'm Kira Cox.
Thanks, Kira. That's all we have for you today. Make sure to keep up with all of our content. Head over to our YouTube at CPHS News.
You can also follow at CPHS_sports for updates during the games.
Catch the show tomorrow for this year's first Host a Health Minute and a brand new Dr. Love.
Thanks for taking time to join us this morning.
With CPHS News, I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
I'm Jack Polishuk.
And I'm Abby Martinez. Remember, make it a great day. Or not, the choice is yours. Have a marvelous Monday, Cedar Park.